Oh my God, am I gonna be able to open this? Oh, there she is. I'm here to show you two products that I could not be more excited about. That's right, this whole video is just about two products. So I have the brand new Milk Makeup cooling, wait, what are they called? Cooling water jelly tints. But drum roll please, I'm even more excited for the addition of 8 brand new shades to the Merit Signature Lip line. I can't believe I got my hands on these this early. Like I said, they are releasing 8 shades and I have 7 of those 8 shades. I wish I had 8, but for some reason the shade Court just wasn't ready to get sent yet, so TBD on that. I'll definitely show you that when it comes in, but I basically have almost the entire collection. I saw these shades early on, probably about a month ago, and I'm gonna tell you right now, these are the shades I've been waiting for. I love the shades that already exist, but some of them do run a little more cool tone, like Slip and Baby, and I know that a lot of people love those, and I actually love those too, but I don't tend toward like a cool tone situation. You know, I like something generally a little bit more neutral to warm, and I definitely think that the newer shades lean more that way. So first I'm gonna start with the Milk product because I wanna get some blush on these cheeks. I do have a full face of makeup on right now. These are a sheer jelly lip and cheek stain made with cooling seawater and aloe for a long-lasting wash of color. I have seen everybody and their mother apply these at this point. Honestly, like I was obsessed with this product. It looked totally up my alley. So I got the shade Spritz, which is a coral, and then I got the shade Burst, which I believe is described as a poppy pink. I mean, let's just take a moment for this adorable packaging. I can't get over this. This is le chalai eye candy. I just want to like eat the packaging, and we haven't even gotten to the part that we're really gonna want to eat, which is this goodness right here, baby. Oh yeah, and it really does look like a Jello push pop, like how? Okay, so first we're gonna go in with Spritz. It's probably good that I only got 2 shades to start because I only have 2 cheeks. I can really only show you 2. So I'm gonna go in with Spritz on one cheek, Burst on the other, and then to even them out, I'm probably gonna mix them together and make it look nice and cohesive. If you are new to my channel, I always like to start out telling you guys I am Cate the Great. I'm an exclusively pro-choice influencer, which means that I only feature products from brands that are loudly and proudly in support of abortion rights. And these 2 brands that I'm featuring today, of course, are very loudly and proudly pro-choice. So we love that. I kind of want to just put this directly on my cheek and see what that looks like. I think I'm gonna use this kind of stipple-like brush, this duo fiber brush from Spectrum and KJH. Ooh! Okay, so I have heard you have to work very quickly with these because they dry down, and I'm almost thinking that the warmth of my fingers is actually going to be a better application technique than a brush. And it really does feel like cooling Jello on your fingers. This isn't quite as buildable as I thought it was gonna be, and I'm kind of just workshopping this. I'm gonna try the other shade, and then I'm gonna give you my first impression thoughts. That is also the stain that has been left behind on my fingertips from Spritz. Now I'm gonna go in with the shade Burst, which again is described as a poppy pink. Woo! I know, I'm going in kind of ham with these, which is not a surprise if you watch my channel, but I really do want to see if these can get a little bit more pigmented. Okay, so there are the 2 blushes. That's Spritz, the coral on the right, and then Burst, the pink on the left. I'm not really feeling this. I just feel like I can't make this look as like seamless and gorgeous as I can almost all other cream or liquid blush. It feels like I kind of have to work to make sure that it looks like an even distribution and it's not patchy. I don't know. I'm just like I'm not really feeling these. This is really a surprise for me. I really wanted to love these. Yeah. It's gonna be a no for me. Okay, well now I feel like I have to kind of make my cheeks look better because they're not gonna be looking like this to put on these lipsticks, I'll tell you that much. Okay, so I used a makeup wipe and wiped off my cheeks, and I went back in with my Merit Minimalist stick and just kind of redid that area. Look at how stained my fingers are. Like, I almost don't love this too. You know what I mean? Like, this is too stained. So just because I can, I'm gonna go in with one of the new blush shades from Say. I actually wore this in my Ask Me Anything video, and that is probably one of my most favorite blush looks I've ever done. So we're gonna apply this on camera before we dive into the Merit lipsticks. And this is a neutral pink. It's described as a neutral pink. However, I think it's almost more like a watermelon-y pink. I'll never get over this formula. It is so gorgeous. See, this is what I'm missing with the Milk makeup product. Like, look at that beautiful sheen it gives my skin. Okay, so the first shade of the new 8 shades of the Merit Signature Lipstick that I'm starting off with is the shade Classic. These are so fresh, so hot off the presses that I don't even have the shade descriptions from the company. So again, this is called Classic, and first I'm going to swatch it for you on my arm. I love this. I've been waiting for them to release sort of a warmer pink shade. I think this is going to be flattering on so many people. This is the only one I've tried so far. This is the first one I got in. I love these lipsticks. They're so creamy, but they set down. I don't understand how they do it. That is the shade Classic, and on me, it's definitely kind of like a corally pink, which is my favorite. I'm just choosing these at random. So next I'm gonna go in with the shade Antibes or Antibes. Someone's gonna correct me and be like, Kate, you're an idiot, but I don't know how to say that. Antibes. Ooh, that looks like orangey peachy. There we have the shades right next to each other. This is definitely less pinky. Okay, so I have no idea what happened here. I guess I completely lost my mind and just swatched that shade for you and didn't show it to you on my lips. I am so sorry, but I'm taking this opportunity right now to show you the shade swatches that Merit sent me, and this will give you a good idea of what that shade looks like next to all the rest of the shades. I will definitely feature this shade coming up so you can see what it looks like on my lips. Again, so sorry. Next up is the shade Sunday. This looks like it's going to match my cheeks perfectly. And there is the shade Sunday. Oh my God, that is summertime in a lipstick. Angry. And of course, like, all of these can be worn a lot more sheer. I'm giving you like the fullest of coverage right now. Okay, 3 down, 4 to go. Remember, I still have one more that I do not have in my clutches, but once I do, I will share it with you. Going in with the shade Maison, and guys, look at how gorgeous this shade is. Like, again, this kind of reminds me a little bit of the shade Classic that I started out with. Okay, so this is Classic, and the shade Maison is definitely a little bit more like a pinky rose shade. I mean, am I biased in saying these are the shades that everyone was waiting for? Maybe they're just the shades that I was waiting for, but I am thrilled. Okay, so next we're going in with Equestrian. And I think you can imagine what shade this is. This is definitely like the browniest shade of them all. And that's Equestrian right there. You know what? Damn if I don't eat my words every time I basically put on a brown lipstick. Every time I'm like, no, I'm not gonna like this. So that is the shade Equestrian. And I love how there's like a little bit of red in there. It's not like brown. So the next shade is Vermilion. Oh my God. That is Vermilion. Look at how freaking gorgeously that's swatched. I can't get over this red. This is the reason this is blowing me away. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not a huge red lipstick gal. I'm not saying I don't love it on other people. I sometimes like it on myself. It's not what I choose. It just kind of too much for me a lot of the time. So it's really saying a lot when I'm impressed with a red lipstick on myself. And then lastly, I have another red, which is in the shade Power. What a great name for a red lip. And there's definitely more of like kind of like a hot pinkier quality to this one compared to Vermilion. Vermilion definitely has more of an orangey red going on. And that is the shade Power. Guys, Merit delivered. These are absolutely the shades that I've been wanting. I knew that I was probably gonna love the warmth of the nude shades. I did not think I was going to be loving on the red and certainly not the browns. The new shades of the Merit Signature Lip are launching on February 22nd, so keep your eyes peeled. Thank you so much to Merit for sending these my way early so I could show you guys the goods. I just want to try this because I know this is gonna make a gorgeous blush. Oh, this is the shade Sunday that I pulled. Because I feel like now that my lips are amped up, I kind of want my cheeks to match it a little bit more than they actually are right now. Oh my God. I feel like this combination right now is giving like holiday edition porcelain doll. Is it weird that I don't want to wash these off? Honestly, if those swatches aren't just absolute perfection, I don't know what is. Merit, you did it again. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this video. You guys are the best. Please stay safe out there, and cheers till next time.